Hey, did you know that shopping for the lowest mortgage rate can actually kill the deal sometimes? Well, it can, and here's a little story to explain. I had a client that went to their bank, filled out an application, and got an approval. Awesome. Except for they decided that they didn't like the loan officer, so they went to another bank and did it all over again, and this was over a period of time. Well, they got a higher rate, so they decided, man, we don't want this, so they decided to go to another mortgage banker, and guess what? They filled out a third application and had their credit run for a third time. This time, they were declined. What happened? Luckily, we were able to get the deal done for the client, and we were able to drill down and see that it was because of the multiple credit pulls and their credit score had gone down. So we were able to explain it, and we were able to work with them and help them, but just by pulling it 3 times had really hurt their ability and actually got them a worse rate in the long run. So, moral of the story is shopping for the lowest rate can be a really great thing, but do it at the beginning of the process before you pull credit and get an idea about who you trust as a lender, and then you can start to work with them. Once you do that, you can do the full application, let that lender pull your credit, and as long as you use the right information in the application and make sure that it was accurate, you should get a pretty good rate in comparison to what they quoted you. Another thing to think about is the fact that they won't be locking it right away, so you're not actually getting the rate that you're looking at immediately anyway. So, realtors, if they have a pre-approval, be careful about referring them to another lender, as it could definitely kill the deal. Now, for minding your own business. It's a never-ending debate that's become more heated in recent years. Do open houses provide real value for the sellers, or is it more beneficial for the agent to connect with potential leads? I hear agents complain that open houses are a total waste of time since most of the folks were just curious neighbors anyway. So here's an open house idea that can help you solve that problem and objection. So 1, plan a pre-open house party by invitation only for an hour before you open the house to the public. Number 2, use door hangers or mail invitations to the local neighbors within a 3 to 4 block radius. And number 3, advertise a raffle prize like a $50 gift card, because you do it at tour anyway. So each adult that attends is going to get 5 raffle tickets, and then reward them for bringing guests by giving them another 5 tickets for each guest that they bring from out of the area. Offer finger foods and drinks and just make it a really good party. Creating a theme for the party can actually make it a lot of fun and more memorable. This is a great way to give the curious neighbors a look, let them bring their family or friends that love the neighborhood, and generate new leads. A special event is going to make them feel really a part of your selling process, and they'll want to help you. Plus, it gives you the ability to focus on potential buyers when you're open to the public. Having a pre-open house party just might be beneficial to the agent and to the sellers alike. Well, that's it for another edition of the Real Estate Insider Weekly. We're always here to help. Let us know if we can answer any of your mortgage questions, and have a great week.